Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to get on here and make a video for you guys who have been asking me a lot about my ring light lately and also about the diffuser. Today's video is mostly going to go over the diffuser because I have been getting a lot of questions on how to put it on. Is it really necessary to have it? What does it do? How much is it? Where can I find it? And all those other questions I'm going to answer today in this video. So if you have any questions about the Neewer Ringlight Diffuser, just keep on watching. Okay, so first, my ring light is the 18-inch ring light from Neewer, which you can find on Amazon. I will leave a link down below for you if you want to purchase it or if you want more information on the ring light. I do have another video on the ring light which goes over every last thing basically on what I think about it, first impressions, unboxing, what it comes with, what it doesn't come with, what you should buy for it, which you might need. All those questions will be answered in the previous video. I will leave the link down below for it. But my light is the Neewer 18-inch ring light. It's 18 inches on the outer diameter and then 14 on the inner. And then I have the fluorescent light. I don't know if that really makes a difference for the LED or the fluorescent, but I have the fluorescent one for those of you who are wondering. And so I also got the diffuser. I have the cloth diffuser for mine because I feel like that's what I see most. That's what professionals use, like for professional photographers and all that. And they do have other ones that are plastic and they just kind of clip in place. But I liked how simple this was, and you know, keeping it simple is what I'm all about. So on Amazon, this diffuser is sold separately from the ring light. It is $15.99, which I'll also leave the link down below. And it came in a little tiny box and it was pretty fast shipping. Amazon is always really great with shipping. And the shipping took maybe less than a week after it was actually processed and officially shipped. It took about less than a week. I have been getting questions as to, is it necessary to have it? So, if you are a beauty vlogger like I am, and you sit relatively close to your camera, and your camera is going to be right in front of your face, I would say yes. I would think that it would be a good idea to have it if maybe you don't need it all the time, but I would think it's a good idea to have it because you don't want the light from your ring light to be too harsh on your face. You really want your face to have a nice soft glow and be lit up softly without being too harsh and being washed out in certain areas of your face. The application of this is pretty easy. It's a little bit somewhat difficult at first just because it's really not stretched out quite yet, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to put on at first, but after it gets stretched out a little bit, you know, and gets its use out of it, it's gonna be a lot easier to put on. So what the diffuser does is it makes the light from the ring light softer. So if you're sitting in front of your camera like this and your ring light is maybe 2 feet away, 3 feet away, maybe 4, and your ring light maybe is pretty bright. It's 18 inches, so it's going to put off a lot of light, and what you want is a soft light. You don't want to look washed out. You don't want to look too bright in your videos. You just want to have a nice subtle light to your face. You don't want it to be too bright. So what the diffuser does is it goes over the ring light. I'm going to demonstrate it for you guys, but it goes over the ring light and it softens the light that hits your face so it doesn't look washed out, it doesn't look too bright, and it doesn't make you look pale, I guess. I don't want to say pale, but it just doesn't, you know, the parts of your face that are going to be lighter, like here, as you can see, this area right here is more lighter on my face rather than this area, which is more shaded. It's gonna make this area look really washed out. And if you have makeup with SPF in it, it could also give a flashback, or it could, you know, kind of bounce back from the light. So you really want something that's gonna soften it up, and I think it's totally necessary if you are a beauty vlogger like me. So If you're sitting more further away from the ring light, maybe like 5 feet, 4 feet maybe even, I wouldn't say it's too necessary. If you're using it for more of a product shot, like if you're taking a picture of something, I wouldn't say it's too necessary. It also helps with making the light softer on the product so that they don't really flash back all the light from the ring light, but I would say it is necessary more for beauty vloggers as myself. So I've had mine for about 4 months almost, if not 4 months already, and it has held up really great. It can get a little bit dirty, especially if you're sitting there like blowing at your brushes and it's, you know, blowing the makeup particles at your light and your camera and whatnot. Then you really do want to wash it every so often. I would suggest, because it is pretty delicate material, I would suggest just sticking it in some warm water with some mild laundry soap. You know, just give it a little bit of a little like a little scrub like this. I don't think that it's a good idea to put it in the washer anymore. I did say that it was maybe in my first video when I first got the light, but I don't think that it is a good idea because the Velcro pieces can, you know, it can reduce the life of the Velcro pieces that are sewn in right here. It can get caught in your washer somewhere, and you really don't want to do that. You want to get, you know, the full life out of this thing as much as you can. Although it's only $15, it's easy to replace, but you do want to just take care of your stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my ring light over here so you guys can see, and I'm going to start setting it up for you guys. First, I'm going to remove this part right here, which is going to take the ring light completely off of the tripod stand. It just comes up like that. Okay, so now that we have the ring light taken off of the tripod right here, this is what it looks like without the ring light. I'm going to take the diffuser and show you guys the front and the back. So this black piece right here is what's going to cover the front of the diffuser like this. And then this back piece is what's going to go over and hug the back of it. Now, when you hold it up like this, you're going to see an elastic piece right here on the bottom. What you want to do is just take it, hover over your tripod, and just let it go over the tripod piece like that. And then just let it fall forward. Okay, now just go back and reattach the light to your tripod. Just like that. Make sure it's nice and secure when you do put it on. Make sure it's nice and tight. You don't want your light to fall off as you're putting the diffuser back on. So that is nice and secure now. So what we want to do now is take the diffuser. So it should just be hanging in front of the light right now. You just want to take the diffuser, take this elastic piece, put it over these little handles right here, and then you want to start working on one side and slowly taking the elastic and going over the light. So like I said, it's going to be maybe a little bit difficult for you if you've never done this before, but it's actually really easy. Okay, so this is what it looks like. The Velcro is not attached yet. Don't worry about it being even just yet. Go ahead and start attaching the Velcro now. I'm just going to turn this around and show you guys what it looks like in the back. So what I personally like to do is take one Velcro from the bottom and loop it over, and then I'll do one from the top. So I'll go ahead and zoom you guys in for that. Okay, so starting with one on the bottom, I'm just going to take it and it's just going to hug over the light. It shouldn't be too tight. It actually has a lot of room here. It shouldn't be too tight on your light. Okay, now doing the same with the top. I'm just gonna take the Velcro here and bring it around the top. And it, like I said, it should be loose. It shouldn't be too tight. Okay, now that I have done one on the bottom and one on the top, I'm just going to go ahead and finish and secure the other one on the bottom on this side. Let's see. And then also secure the one on the top on this side. Okay, so as you can see, it is not even, not quite even everywhere. So what you want to do now that it's secured, you just want to slowly adjust it. And you don't want to pull too much. You don't want to rip it. I'm just gonna make some small adjustments, and it doesn't have to be perfectly even all around because it's not going to show up on your face. It's not going to make a difference when the light is beaming on your face. As long as the light is covered by the white all around here, you should be fine, and it's not going to make any difference. But remember that elastic piece that we looped around earlier, what it does is it's going to hug down here on the bottom of the light where the switch is. It's just going to make sure that it is nice and tight down here and it's not hanging all loose anywhere. So that is how you put on the diffuser. It's super easy. Some people will make it a little bit more complicated than it really is, but it's really, really easy. It might be somewhat difficult at first because the elastic needs to be kind of stretched out. Kind of like a new pair of shoes. When you first put them on, they're a little bit tight, and what you need to do is break them in. So after this thing has been sitting on my light for about 3 months, it's pretty broken in and it's formed to my light as well. Okay, so that was the demonstration on how to put the light on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like with the diffuser on my face and what the light looks like with the diffuser off. And so you guys can see there might be a little bit of difference. It might not be too much of a difference, but I will turn up the brightness on the ring light all the way so that if there is a difference that you can see on camera, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so I went ahead and closed all the curtains in the room just so that you guys can get the full effect of the ring light bouncing the light off my face along with the diffuser and without. So first I'm going to use the light with the diffuser. So let me just go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so this is with the diffuser. I don't know if it really makes a difference right now, and I know you probably can't see much of a difference when I do take it off, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the brightness. And I am like arm's length from the light, so I am pretty close right now. So I went ahead and turned up the brightness on the light. And this is what it looks like with the diffuser. As you can see, I'm not totally and completely washed out. It doesn't wash my face out, make me look too light, I guess. I don't want to say white, but it doesn't make me look washed out. That's like the best word I could think of to describe this. But it doesn't make me look washed out. So let me go ahead and now I'm going to take off the diffuser. So I was going to take it off and then show you guys, but I'm going to take it off and film at the same time so you guys can see maybe there's like an instant change. Okay, so I'm taking it off now. Okay, so I did not change the setting on the light at all. It is still at its brightest. And I don't know if you can see, but my forehead looks a little bit more shiny. I'm looking in the viewfinder of my camera right now. I'm gonna just trying to pull out like the differences that I can see. I don't know, I'm sure you can see it more though when I pull it up on the computer and, you know, edit this video. As you can see, the light on my forehead is a lot more harsh. It's hitting this point right here, making it look like I'm very oily, which I probably am, but I mean, it didn't look oily when I had the diffuser on. This area here is a lot brighter, not washed out, but it is brighter. So this is what it looks like without the diffuser. I think that having the diffuser makes a difference personally, especially if you're sitting right in front of the camera. I would suggest just getting that diffuser, you know, girl, just get it. It's 15 bucks. Just get it. Okay, so as I move closer to the camera, it is making my forehead look a lot more shiny and making me look a lot more lighter in this area, a little bit more washed out. So let me go ahead and just reattach the diffuser now. Here is what I look like without, or with the diffuser again. I don't know, I feel like it really diffuses the light more and it makes my face look a lot more natural and not washed out. I think that the diffuser is very necessary to have. I personally feel like I see a difference. Maybe some of you won't be able to really see the difference, but personally, when you're a YouTuber like me and you do beauty videos and the camera's all up in your face, you really want to get the most out of your videos. You really want to put quality into your videos. So making a small change like this will give you more quality for your videos, and that's what viewers look for. They look for quality. They don't want to watch a video, you know, that's all blurry, that doesn't have good lighting. They want to be able to see your face really well. They want to see the details of your face. They want to be able to get up close and personal to your face. And I think that the diffuser is very necessary to have as a beauty vlogger, and along with product shots. I think that would be really good to have. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope that this video helped you to decide whether or not you want the diffuser. I hope that it helped answer any questions that you may have about the Neewer diffuser for the Neewer ring light. I would suggest getting the Neewer diffuser for the Neewer ring light because I don't quite know if the Neewer diffuser will work for any other brand ring light, but you know, just to be safe and to ensure fitment and quality for your ring light, I would match up the brands and get the same brand as your ring light. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. I always try and answer all the questions that I get on this video, along with any other videos like my makeup videos and the previous ring light video, which I got a lot of feedback on. So I always try and answer all the questions that I can. I will link down below the place where to get this ring light if they have them in stock. I know that they were out of stock for a little while, but I will try and find one that is exactly the same, and I will leave the link down below. If I can't find it and there's no link, then that means I couldn't find it. But if you guys have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!